and I'm standing here next to Matteus. Matteus is a competitor in the beetle weight class. There are many beetle weights, which is a maximum 1.5 kilograms. And we've known each other for 2-3 years now, I think. He's fighting mostly in the Netherlands and Belgium, but also in this area. Yes. And he brought a fantastic robot. But first, Matteus, just to give people an idea, where are you from and why are you doing this?
Yes. So just to introduce, my name is Matteus. I am from Brazil. And I have been living here in the Netherlands for the past 2 years. And I have been for these years participating into the competitions held by the Dutch organization and also the German robotics organization. And yeah, I have been doing combat robotics for about 10 years. I started back in Brazil in some local competitions back there. And when I moved to here, to Europe, one of the first things that I wanted to find was some local competitions also. To bring my bots, to bring the experience and to meet people here, to get introduced into the whole community here. And this is the most fun part for me. And it has been the most fun part of being part of those competitions here.
That is good to hear. I have no idea about the scene in Brazil. How is that? Is that big? Is it very popular?
Yes, it's quite big actually. The scene back in Brazil, it has been growing since the same time or that around here, since the early 2000s. So the team that I used to be part back in Brazil, it's called the Team Y here. That we have been participating in several competitions throughout the whole world, like in the United States, in New Zealand, in China, and some other countries also. So I have been, around the scene back in Brazil, and now that I came here, it's really nice to find a alternative. It's a different scenario. The robots that we have here, it's quite different from the robots that we used to have back in Brazil. It's a different scene, so it's really nice also to try to level up the game, to try to bring some modifications, some new designs, and to just test overall the capability of building some robots like this.
And how are the robots different? Can you see difference between Dutch robots and English robots and Brazilian robots?
Back in Brazil, the scene is really going towards really compact vertical spinners. So the most classical Brazilian bot that the combat robotics scene is used to, it's a compact drum spinner. So here in overall you have more control bots, you have some robots that are a little bit different than just the standard. So it's really good to face a lot of variety in the style of robots. So you have pushers, you have wedges, lifters, you have I'm bringing this hammer saw, you have some other robots also. So it's a different scenario. You need to adapt a little bit more. So the scene in Brazil is a little different than this.
So you are learning a lot here.
Yes.
Okay. Yes, so you're getting more and more dangerous each event. Okay. You brought this robot. First of all, what is the name of the robot?
Yeah, this is a good part. The name of the robot is called Coelhão. That is a Brazilian word for big rabbit. So it's a slang for big rabbit from in Portuguese. So I have been running this robot for a few different versions of this robot for a while. I brought the first time that I got here in the Netherlands in last year. I was running this robot, a different version of this robot. So for this event, I did some modifications that I wanted to test, and it behaved really well in the fights. I lost a few, I won a few, but in overall, it's really good to test. You have the opportunity to test inside the arena, to have fun in the fight. I just fought the Chinese team. I lost the match, but it was such an amazing fight. It was a really exciting match to drive, and their bot is really good also. They're doing really well, and it's just really good to be around.
Oh, that is absolutely great to hear. It's the adrenaline rush that gets you, right? robot is on the table, upside down. Now, can you show me what you did or what it looks like, how it works?
So this is a hammer saw, what's called a hammer saw. It's a little bit disassembled because the Chinese bot disassembled this for me. Just got ripped during the fight. So the overall purpose of the robot is to be more of a control, to have this really wide front with these forks to try to scoop the opponent. And when I try to scoop them into the walls of the arena, I try to came down with the hammer saw. I spin up this disc and try to attack from the top. So I can try to hit the top armor, some exposed bits of the opponent. During the fight with the Chinese kids, I got a really nice hit. I just almost chopped in half the weapon mount of theirs. But in the end, he ended up putting me in the pit. So this is a little bit, was not the ideal scenario, but it was such a good fight. For the purpose of the robot, I'm really satisfied with the modifications and the results that is paying off. So yeah, it's always improving. I brought this new version, I improve a little bit, I fight some opponents, and yeah, now back to the drawing board, designing a little bit more, improving the robot, and yeah, having fun in the end.
Wonderful, wonderful. Back to the drawing board, you said. Also back to some repairs, so I'll leave you for now.
Yes.
Thank you very much, and we'll have a look around.
Okay.
Thank you.
So much. Thank you so much, Manny.
Ja, zeker.
I'm here with Pelle. Maybe you know, Pelle, that the 3D printer, is that yours or is it someone else's? Who's using it?
It's not mine, it's from the crew, but I used it to put the spacer on my bot so it actually fits all the electronics.
Oh,
It's really nice.
that is good. So it's saved now by the crew.
It's definitely saved by the crew. Yeah, I didn't account for all the wires, so I needed a little bit more room.
So everybody's not just repairing their own robots, they're also assisting all the others to do so.
Yeah, and also the electronics weren't soldered by me yesterday, someone else did. I got the weapon motor from someone else, so this is a bot that I technically built, but I think it took like 5 or 6 people in total.
Oh, wow. You also have a vertical spinner here. Have you run it already this weekend?
I just ran it once, but it didn't. It ran, so that's good, but it didn't have the power that I wanted. So I put some barracks in the side. It spins better, so hopefully next fight it's gonna work better as well.
Okay, well, then I leave you to it. Good luck.
Thank you.
Yes, exactly. So I'm standing here at the large arena that we use for featherweights and raptors. And there's a featherweight testing at the moment. So featherweights are a maximum of 30 pounds or 13.6 kilograms. And there's a robot in here that is brand new. It was, well, the last bits were put together yesterday. And Tim, the driver, is testing it now. And I'll see if he has a minute for me to tell me what he's doing actually. Tim, can you tell me a bit about what you're doing? Why are you driving around like this?
I'm testing the new robot. So I'm trying to get it ready for a big American competition in 2 weeks. So this is a break-in of wheels and electronics and motors, and to see if it works the way I planned it to work.
And so far, does it look okay to you?
I think it's better than the old one, so it's good. It's an improvement.
And does it also feel good?
Yes, yes, it's very nice driving it around.
You've got this spinning disc on the front of it. Can you tell me about how heavy, how fast, anything specs?
It's about 3.5 kilos. It spins about 8,000 RPM. So it's about at top speed about I think 4.5 kilojoules. So it's powerful enough.
I see that some kids next to the arena are putting their fingers in the ears because of the noise. When it's 3 kilos, that's more than 20% of your total robot weight. How are you working on that with balance in your robot?
There's a lot of custom mixer in the transmitter, so to make sure it doesn't flip over or make it more controllable. So it's a delicate balance, at least.
Thank you very much. I'll leave you to it for now, right? So Alicia, he's preparing for his very big competition in 2 weeks. A fly-away game, right? So it goes all the way to North America. And if people want, they can look that up on YouTube, search for NHRL, and they will do live streams for sure. And hopefully we'll see Tim and Helene back there doing a very good job. So go ahead, Alicia.